Well, good news, the trailer stayed rubber side down, but many of the trees did not. This one is across my drive. So, my first order of business is to get this cut up before the guys come in to keep building on the house. I've got that, and you can't see me right now. And there we go. I've got that one. I've got a bunch fell on my vinyl siding. I think it's okay. And then I've got random items to go and search for, as well as some more trees that are uprooted right close to the camper. It's gonna be a lot more lumber laying around than I thought I'd need, so stay tuned. Let's get this stuff cleaned up. Disaster relief crew made quick work of that. I'm gonna try and do a bit more. I've just got a little saw, so I'm not gonna be cutting these big pieces up. I'm gonna try and put them in 10 footers, and if anybody wants them for lumber, they can have them. Let's see, we got that one. I didn't expect to uproot. It came up. Of course, I have my vinyl siding for the shed laying beside it. I think it's fine. Just gotta cut that one out. Should be able to get it out. And then these ones uprooted. Those ones would have, and they've been trying for a while back here. They've really been trying hard, but they're being supported by those. Those are always really fun to cut down. And now I see there's about 3 more back and behind. That big tall one beside the sea can, halfway up, there's 2 growing side by side. Snapped halfway off, and it flew about, 10-15 feet, and it's laying straight up and down on the ground. Yet that'll be fun to cut down as well. My kids playing there, so I gotta go make it safe for them. I see another one laying right flat on the ground in there too, so a busy day ahead of me cleaning up after this storm. Started yesterday afternoon. The first thing I lost was my Starlink satellite dish. It flew off the top of a sea can, it hit the ground, and there was no damage. It just lost the signal for a minute, so that's awesome, because I was worried about that when I saw it. And then after that, random other things started flying around. For the most part, we're good. So I'm gonna keep working. This tree had my dog run cable on it, so I'm gonna have to fish that out. There's the other chain. I'm gonna get that now, because of course my husky isn't happy, like always. So he's gonna have to want out. Do you know one thing though? Rowan's little shelter over there, it took it. It just, a couple sticks moved, but it's still there. Didn't take flight or nothing. And I don't know if you see back there's a big piece of lumber. That was our swing set. The nails were, it was in a tree, and just from the tree moving back and forth all night, snapped the nails off. So this is what my challenge is now. I've got all these ones leaning. That one's cut off from the root already. I'm trying to get it to fall. It's hard to do when you got all this stuff in here. And then these, there's only 2 of those here. They're kind of uprooted a bit. This one over there snapped off of that one up there, right off. I was out here when it did it, and it took flight and landed. That's a good 10-15 feet away. So I've got my work cut out for me. Lots of firewood. I'm trying to cut them up in logs lengths too. Hopefully I can get someone in here to take some logs out, like a lot more, like below the house where I want them all gone for a minute. And that's the thing, like, why couldn't have all the trees below the house that I want gone, blown over? These ones I kind of wanted to keep. It's not the way it happens, I suppose. The good news is they're here to continue working on fixing the septic. And also means I have a traffic jam. He's got another truck, and now the home hardware delivery truck just showed up. I only have one driveway, so they'll have to fight for a spot. I'm gonna make a whole separate video explaining this whole septic issue, but we're getting it fixed. We're getting this. This is a pumping chamber. We're moving that septic tank from over there, and they're both gonna go down here. The septic should have flowed by gravity out of this house. I don't know why it didn't. That was one of the issues. There's a pump in the basement. I mean, I've got all this slope grade down here that would have been adequate for that septic field over there. Like I said, I'll get more into that in another video. I'm just happy that this is finally happening, and being December 19th, I believe being December 19th, it's still incredibly mild. Perfect for this kind of stuff. It's, yeah, December 19th. I'm filming. I don't know. Oh, the fun keeps coming. This is the foundation of my house. That garden hose is feeding my trailer right now. But anyways, that's where the septic's gonna come out. There's my footing, and there's my drain tile. If you can tell, that tile is gonna come right out in line with my footing. My weeping tile. So it's probably gonna, well, it's probably gonna come out anyway, so we can fix all this backwards waterproofing. This actually should be down beside the footing. So lower than the floor, like up here. By the time this is working, water's going into my basement, so not ideal. One more thing that we can fix while we're doing this now. So this weeping tile, which is supposed to collect the water that forms around the foundation to carry it off down there somewhere, it's supposed to have like a lot of like a clear stone on it, a drainage stone. It's supposed to sit right on top of that to let the water flow in, because that will actually do most of the drainage. On top of that is supposed to be like a geotextile, like a filter cloth. I haven't seen any filter cloth yet, so at least we can dig this up now and put it back in the right way once we go and get all this backwards waterproofing off after the septic's in. So it's kind of like we're doing two jobs at once here, but they both need to be done. So we had to bring a second excavator into the job. It's too much to handle, and he's right behind me there digging away. I don't think we'd be able to do it without him, to be honest. I'm very happy with the finished product now. The waterproofing's been repaired. Not only that, also the drainage, which is really a big peace of mind knowing that it's going to work properly now. I've got 2 propane tanks going here. There's going to be another heat pump unit going here. I've got those 3 conduits. They're going to be going into the house. The one on the left and the one on the right are future use for if I want to run a wire back up to the last hydro pole to get hydro back out there. If I want to add solar in, I've got a conduit to run wires up from the solar system. Solar panels. That's what we're going to do. And then the middle one is the one that I added, and it goes underground. It's over here, and it's going to run a pump in that septic tank. If you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you did, I suggest that you subscribe to the channel. I welcome you to go check through all my other videos. There's more about building this house. There's more about moving to Nova Scotia. Hope you can watch as many as possible. We'll see you next time.